Hey guys, welcome back if you're returning, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to review two different items. It might seem weird to put both of these together in the same video, but I know there's a lot of crossover between the fans of both of these brands. So I'm going to be talking about my ROTHY'S sneakers and my Portland Leather Goods Mini Crossbody bag. So like I said, I know that there's a lot of people who enjoy both of these brands. I'm actually in Facebook groups for both, and I think one is how I found out about the other. So there's definitely people who will probably enjoy watching this whole video. If you only want to hear about one or the other, I'll put timestamps in the description so you can just skip to whichever product you're interested in. So I've actually had both of these for quite a while now, several months at least, and I just never got around to making a video about either of them, but I have been reviewing both my ROTHY'S shoes and my Portland Leather Goods bags as I've been getting them. So I'm going to start with the sneakers. So if you're not already familiar with ROTHY'S, they are a brand of shoes. They also make bags like purses and larger bags now and small accessories. They've been making face masks, but their material is made out of recycled marine plastic. So bottles and things that come out of the ocean. They actually have a little ticker on their website about how many millions of bottles that they have recycled at this point. And they are also completely machine washable. So all of their shoes actually have little removable insoles that you can take out and clean. And then the body of the shoe can also go in the wash. So I will be honest, I've actually never put any of my ROTHY'S in the washing machine. I have washed the insoles separately many times, but I have never put any of my shoes in the machine. But I know people do it, and it's totally fine. So the slip-on sneaker actually has been a style that they've had for a fairly long time, and I had been interested in it for a while, so I finally decided to grab a pair because everyone says how super comfortable they are. In addition to the removable insole, they also have, I don't want to pull it out, here we go. They also have this kind of foam piece, which I don't think this goes in the wash, so take this out if you're washing them. But so they have like this extra little bit of cushioning that, you know, their regular flats and loafers and things do not have. So ROTHY'S sizing is a little bit of an art to discover. A lot of the shoes, they recommend sizing up 1 or 2 sizes, like from your regular street size. The sneakers, they did recommend to go with your regular street size, and that's what I did. So I'm a size 9 normally, and these are a 9. I would say they do fit. They're super comfortable. There's even maybe a tiny bit of extra length to them, so I would be nervous to go up a size or a half a size, but they are just a little bit tight across the front of my foot. So if I get another pair, I might try going up half a size just to see how they fit, but I would say in general, you know, true to size seems to be correct. There's also a lot of discussion about what type of socks to wear with those sneakers. Now, you don't have to wear socks. You know, like I said, they're washable and the insoles come out, so you don't really have to worry about like stinking them up with your foot sweat. But there is a lot of discussion about socks. A lot of people recommend like Chics and other thin socks. I have been wearing these Plissande little socks, and if you saw, I did a previous review about these socks in particular and actually tried them on with those sneakers among other styles of shoes. So these have really been my go-to socks for those. They have a little bit of like a rubbery kind of grip on the back of the heel, and then they're sort of in 2 parts. So the top part of the sock is kind of silky and like microfibery almost, and then the bottom part is a little more of like a soft cottony flannelly feeling, so it feels a little better on the bottom of your foot and maybe a little better for like sweating on. But these are super comfortable and have been working great for me with these shoes. I definitely wouldn't recommend wearing any kind of thicker, bulkier socks with them, especially if you do go true to size, because they are pretty tight to your foot. And actually the first socks that I tried to wear with these sneakers I bought specifically for them, and they were a little bit more of like a thicker you know, like knit sock, and it was so hard to like squish it into my shoe. It would get all rumpled up as I went into my shoe. It would get all bunched up because there wasn't really enough room for that in there. So I would definitely go with the thinner sock. Another thing that I have found is get a little shoehorn. It makes such a difference just being able to slide your foot right in there. Not only with these, but with other sneakers and things. All of a sudden I'm like, why did I wait so long to get a shoehorn? It makes such a big difference. But definitely the shoes are super comfortable. I wear them straight out of the box. A lot of people have like whole systems where they let them rest for a certain amount of time, or they put them on stretchers. I've never done that with any of my ROTHY'S shoes. So I wore them, you know, there's snow on the ground right now, so it's not the season for these. But when I first got them several months ago, they were pretty much my go-to shoe the entire time. And I do especially like that they are so washable, especially in the times that we are in, where we maybe want to be washing and sanitizing things more frequently. I think that's really important. They certainly have plenty of support and like padding between you and the ground, as opposed to the flats and some of their other styles. And I think these are definitely going to be like a go-to shoe. They're also very lightweight. They'd be great for like traveling whenever we can travel again. So I highly recommend the sneakers. I would definitely pick up another pair. So on to the next product in this video. This is the Portland Leather Goods Mini Crossbody bag. And if you know me and you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that I am a big bag girl. I have a big purse organizer that I keep anything that I might possibly need with me at all times. And you know, I never really considered the mini bag because I figured it would be too small for me, but you can see it's really quite a generous size. So I got this in the gray color because I am in a Portland Leather Goods Facebook fan group, and they released this color initially as groupie gray. So it was kind of limited release just to us first, and then they released it more broadly. So I think it's available to everybody now. But I, you know, in addition to black, I do enjoy gray. So I now have Portland Leather Goods bags in both black and gray. And since I already had the larger bags that I wanted, I figured I would try this color in the smaller size. So it really is quite a big size. I have in here right now, not my whole purse organizer, but I do have my sunglasses in a case. I have my wallet. I have this pouch that has like some of my chargers and electronics things, and my cell phone and hand sanitizer, and there's plenty more room in this for plenty of other stuff. If I had maybe a small notebook, or you could squish a sweater in there. If I wanted to bring my camera to film something, there's plenty of room in here. Now it is kind of just open on the top. There's no zipper, but there is a small snap, which is something that the other open top non-zipper bags don't have. I think that's only available on that mini bag. And then it does also have the front pocket. That's kind of the standard of the style. And it just has these little handles. I mean, you could put it like over your wrist, but it won't go up, you know, on your shoulder. And it does have a full-length crossbody strap. And the strap does have clips, so you could remove it if you would like and replace it with something else, or just take it off completely if you don't want to use it. So just for comparison, here is my full-sized zip top crossbody bag compared to the mini. And the zip top one, you know, this is my general go-to bag at the moment. It has my whole purse organizer and everything in it that I might potentially carry. The mini bag has become kind of my bag if I just want to take my wallet and phone and those couple things, you know, just to run out for a quick errand or whatever, but, you know, I can remain hands-free. Then the only thing with this is you really don't have the option to wear it over your shoulders. The full-sized crossbody bag, even though it's crossbody and it has the long strap, it also has full-length shoulder straps. So if you don't want to, yeah, especially right now, it's wintertime and you're wearing like a big puffy coat, it's hard to get crossbodies on and off across your body. So you can either just put this over one shoulder, or, you know, just hold it by your hand, but there is no shoulder strap option. As far as the material, like I mentioned, this is the groupie gray color. I think it's just gray probably now on the website. It's a little bit more of a like soft, almost suede feeling compared to the black leathers that I have that are really more of like a smooth feeling. This one definitely would be easier to scratch Actually, I'm starting to see already kind of some lines and scuffs and things that were probably just from like putting it on and taking it off. But that's also kind of what you want with these bags. You kind of want them to weather and wear in and see how they look as they age. So I'm not upset about that, but if that's something that bothers you, I would say this is maybe like a little bit more of a fussy or delicate kind of material than the black or some of the other leathers. There's also, you know, many shades of brown, and there's different colors that it comes in, like yellows and oranges. So, you know, definitely look into what type of leather the color that you like is, because they might have kind of different considerations as far as how they might wear or how you might need to care for them. Inside, there are no pockets or clips or anything. There's just that one snap like I mentioned, and then the inner material, it's not lined or anything, so it's really just the, you know, the unfinished inside of the leather. I think you definitely could fit a small sized purse organizer in here if you know, look up the sizes and see what might fit. Here's the size of the base. But again, for something this small, I wouldn't really be carrying that much that I would probably need an organizer. So for me, you know, using like a small zipper pouch is probably a better option for me if I want to organize any teeny tiny things, and then the rest, you know, are just going to be my phone, my wallet, kind of bigger things that I can find in here. So I hope you enjoyed that look at a couple of new purchases of mine. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep making these as I add to my collections. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of ROTHY'S or the ROTHY sneaker or Portland Leather Goods or the Portland Leather Goods crossbody mini bag. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.